You looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Hello, greetings everyone. Thank you for joining us for tonight's channeling. Sending light and love as we begin. So, not as even with the video, but wait. All right, here we go. Sending energies. Apocalypse is on 21st, so get ready. There's more to it than just the predictions, but we'll figure it out eventually. So, all right, much love, and here we go. Greetings, I'm Metatron. My energies go out to you in this healing process. As many of you are feeling the future, seeing it, maybe from a distance, we are getting ideas of what's to come. You see peace, but we also see transition worldwide. As you most likely will see humans coming together in unconventional ways. But they never thought they'd ever connect with each other. I believe they're already experiencing that, but you will see numbers of that increasing. That is you connecting in the astral to those that were to new people in your life, basically. And some choose to have new experiences across the world than just down the road. Because many that are in your neighborhood, you'd be surprised how well you might know them. And that is another reason why you don't not connect to them. Greetings. Hello again. I guess YouTube crashed. If anybody can hear me, raise your hand.
Hand up.
Okay, good. Yeah, YouTube crashed apparently. From what it looks like. All right, well, No surprise there, actually. All right, well, here we go. Part 2. All right. Peace, love, and happiness, and let's. All right, here we go again. Greetings, this is Novac. For a limited time, greetings from the Reptilian perspectives. Your Hugh Hefner is very reptilian, as you might be aware of, because there's so many lovers around him. Of course, you could have other species to do the same, but he is very reptilian because why so many lovers at once. It's very reptilian of him. Of course, he's connected to Palladian, Arcturian, etc., but he is very reptilian as for the sexual part, at least, if you even care. But just give you a well. Anyway, has not quite transitioned over. Actually, he is still holding on to this third dimension. It's been so good to him. That was heaven to him. So he might see him roaming around. Some of you might pick him up. So he's not ready to let go of this world. It's just. No, he's not going to be flying around his jet, but he's not going to be crossing over fully anytime soon, just to let you know. So if you see him around, tell him I said hi. All right, greetings, blessings, and that's all I really have for the moment. I'll let others come through. Blessings. Greetings to you. We have the Andromedan Council. Blessings. As we send energies to you of your enlightenment, transformation to the fifth dimension. Many of you are in the fourth of learning, but many of you are connected to the fifth to bring in a more widely view. And this is where much of your earth changes come in. As you bring blessings to the earth, as you become more of your fifth dimensional self, the lower energies do fight among you to keep their reality alive, which causes earth changes, which causes erraticness in the mind of the third dimension. But that will only last so long, where the soul will find peace. This is also a way to connect to negativity, also brings in positivity. It is part of the awakening process. As one in the third dimension finds a way to leave that point of view, eventually when they are ready, of course. Many are not ready, as you see, but some are. And yet they have to go through a dark period to find the light, which is normal. Many of you have probably already transitioned from that have seen some dark sides of yourself. And that is normal. As you are saying, I no longer need this. But it's all a warning transition. With the Andromedans send you assistance of knowledge of what to expect and what is to come throughout your life and also this time period. As you allow more positivity to come in, there are as many challenges, of course, no matter what dimension you are in. And you will become more connected to what is real and what is not needed anymore. Well, there's many of us here, so I don't really have a name to give you, but we will be happy to assist you with your questions.
Okay. The first one is come from David. The first question is, any galactic update for me?
Yes, this is probably a normal message that you get, but yes, you are clearing out a lot of reptilian energies, but also allowing much positive reptilian energies to connect. You're allowing much more positive, but you are dealing with much archon energies also. Within your immediate family, actually, there's much manipulation coming from them, from the archons, ever so slightly. And you are dealing with that on a galactic front. And it is causing some species to, you are gathering more assistance, because I believe you are seeing this. It's not just immediate family, it goes on throughout. Even those on the other side are affected in some regard. You'd be surprised. Once you awaken them, at least to a more positive direction, that helps you greatly. So that is what we're seeing at this time. Your presence on Mars seems to be quite heavy at this moment, with Zeta. We're not going into detail, but you are around a lot of Zetas at this time, assisting the Martian project in a positive light, of course. That is our message to you. Blessings.
Okay. Second one is, have I been visiting my uncle who transitioned earlier?
Oh, yes. Yes, you've been spending a lot of time with this one, it seems. I do see a sort of light you've been connecting to also. This is bringing you knowledge between the two of you, as he's a part of your galactic connections at this time. A mentor, but so much more. Blessings.
Okay. Amran.
Hello. Sorry.
Greetings. Yes.
Is there any messages from anyone for me?
One moment. Well, yes, a message from Metatron. As you've been experiencing a great deal of different types of angel energies, angels that you have not seen in this third dimensional reality, at their lowest, but also highest, but also angels that you can't always identify as angels in this reality, because it's not an energy that you're used to seeing. And with it, Metatron is saying you are going to a new focus of angelic realms that is not known in this third dimension. It has been seen, but not quite connected to the angelic worlds. So it brings focus to you. It's that being, yes, go ahead, please.
Sounds good. And my second question is, can you tell me how the energies look for me for the next 2 months, 3 months, or next month? How does it look for me? What should I expect?
But it's still a possibility of travel. It is still in the air. That has not been fully focused on, because of certain elements have to be there for it to work correctly. Also, possibly even a move out of the state also, or out of your area altogether. That is still in the thought patterns. It seems to be not necessarily going forth and then in the next 3 months, but it seems to be in the energy flow around you at this time. At least the thought patterns, at least. And also, meeting new people seems to be an energy that you are allowing through, but only certain individuals. So it does seem like you're picking out who you're going to connect with. So it does seem like you're running into someone new soon in your 3-month period. Of course, everyone does, but right now it seems like you're particular who you're connecting with at this time. That is the message at this time.
All right. That sounds good. Well, thank you very much. That was it for me.
Blessings.
Daria.
Hello there, Andromeda Plus.
Yes. Greetings.
Greetings. So, I've seen Hugh Hefner in Astral. I think he poked me with something. Maybe I connected to something in future. He's kind of childish.
Yes.
But anyways, I can laugh at that later. Do you have any messages for me from your people?
Well, yeah, so go into that Hugh Hefner a little bit. There is a lot of draconian energies around him. And some are rooting him on.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes. Yeah. So, some of it's manipulation, some is not. Some are controlling him, some are not.
He asked me to put my hands in his pants because it was warm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he can't seem to get his head out of his pants, as you can see.
Yeah.
So
it's still working there, so.
So he's going to be there for quite some time, it seems.
Yeah.
And some therapy will probably be involved with that because he has to get out of there eventually. I mean, It's okay to be in there. He is bringing Andromeda energies here for procreation, for bringing children into the world, but he is, you can say, teaching others how to do so. With that. But that is not what our message is to you, but that's just to add on.
Yeah, it's good to point it out.
Yes, our message to you. One moment. Well, yes, like this encounter and other, you are assisting those of celebrity, some to cross over because there's a lot of difficulties that comes with it. Some are wishing to capture them and keep them from themselves and manipulate them. Some people do connect to them in astral, they connect to a false version of them. So that is where a lot of your energy is involved with bringing peace and fullness around them, such as him and others that are of the celebrity status. It's just, that's part of your plan, your place here, your mission here, part of it, at least, to assist with those certain ones, not all, but certain ones to bring a peaceful transition at this time.
That's nice. Happy journeys then. But do you have anything from a funny pocket, maybe?
One moment. We are seeing, well, at this time, just draconians that you do connect with. Would you see you painting them different colors? I'm pretty some of this came to you, painting, what you think of them, even changing their appearance when they don't want to have their appearance changed.
Oh no, I see that now. I see one even with a clown. I paint him a clown face.
Yes.
And it's not a good.
Well, to go into this more, those that draconians that do not like humans very much, you do turn them into humans for a brief time to kind of give them a different perspective. And you do that mostly in the dream state. You don't necessarily do it in the they wake up and say, "Mom, I just had a dream I was a human." That doesn't always go so well for some of them. It's like, why were you doing that? Oh, that's a horrible nightmare. So,
yeah.
So I see you very much involved with that.
Yeah,
also.
I can see that. That's cool.
And it's more, you're giving different perspectives of different beings in that realm and other realms, of course. Those that are aggressive to any species, you do turn the things around. Like a fairy godmother, basically, but turning things around.
Cool. Thank you so much for the message and have a cool night.
Yes.
Thank you. Blessings.
Okay, Lucy.
Hi. Sorry.
Greetings.
Hi. Well, I guess I would want to know if did I successfully close the portal at the end of the road to dark energies, or do I need to do something more?
This portal around you? Oh, yes.
There's
You're
a
connected
portal
to-
in my driveway.
Yes, you are making great progress. It's not totally closed, but yes, there is some pushback. But yes, I believe you're making excellent progress.
Right, I want the light to come through. I just don't want the nasties to come through. That's all.
Yeah, it does seem like it'll take a few days for this to fully close, but yes, you are on the right track.
So you mean fully closed to everything or just to the dark?
Just to the dark.
Oh, okay. All right. And then, well, I found out Archangel Michael was my little brother, and I taught him about how to use the blue sword and the blue fire, but I tend to use the violet fire, and I'm wondering, would it be more successful if I used the blue fire with my chakras and just in general work?
Well, yes, the blue fire is excellent for, well, it's one intention you put into the blue fire that makes it truly work. So yes, the blue, you see violet fire also excellent, but yes, the blue fire is fine. Just as long as you have the intentions that what you wish for it to be, the power it to be, you'll be successful with it.
And so I should use the blue to then, or transmute using the violet. I'm still kind of confused because
Well, it's whatever you choose. You can choose whatever you wish. It can be blue, it can be violet, whatever it is.
Okay.
You have it transition as you go through. You can, yeah, it's whatever you can always put the intention of whatever comes through your chakras for healing through the fire. What it needs. What color does it need to heal?
I see. Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Blessings.
Blessings.
Okay. Martin?
Hello. Are there any messages for me from your collective?
Yes, you are connected to us as you mostly feel. I believe you feel our presence, maybe not all the time. But within our species, you have had a lot of run-ins with the gray. We've also seen the Zeta transform into more of a positive energy. And on your world, you're seeing an old version of the Zeta, an old ancient version that is not always understood correctly. I believe with you, you will see more of the positive light within the Zeta and even the Reptilians through the Andromedan perspective. You also see Zeta has become very, very human-like also. They have been transitioning very, very long time to come back to this form that they have lost, some of them, over at the human form at one time. We believe you will have a positive connection with them and receive messages because they have a great connection to your DNA, at least your lineage from what we are seeing. That is the message at this time.
Okay. And I was wondering if you could tell me how my chakras are looking.
They're doing well, but we do recommend an angelic energy through a meditation. And like an angelic infusion, you say you can always ask for one for your chakras to clear out lower energies. It would bring assistance and help you see more clear in your clarity.
Okay, thank you.
Next, Kingsley.
Hi. Greetings.
Greetings.
Yeah. Do I have any messages?
It does seem like recently you've been connecting to Archangel Michael's energies for protection, learning how to protect your energies. And then actually you've been learning a great amount of techniques. A lot of it has to do with your mind, so no beings can take over your mind. You are also learning how to diffuse mind control and see things more clearly. Because the mind is very, and some beings do connect to the chakras and then move up and then do connect to the mind. They have find ways to block the mind passageways. You know, that's where manipulation, where thoughts come in, where do not are unwanted thoughts. And you're learning how to block these things more carefully, and also to see where it's coming from also. So if you, and this goes for others, if you receive a thought that is not yours, you feel like it's a negative thought, you can also go back to where it came from. If it's mostly, you'll be successful in finding where that came from. Mostly it's usually reptilian, even sometimes gray. But it's there's several beings that are causing this type of energy essence.
All right, thank you. Second question. I've been working a lot on telekinesis, but I think my telepathic abilities is stronger. Is that true?
Well, yes, it is helping you receive data on your progress in some ways. It is helping you connect more with your alien friends, I see. But yes, your telepathic, yes, this is not, yes, when you're doing these, improving your ability, it seems like your telepathic ability seems to be one at the most benefit at this time. But yes, this is just to help you connect to the angels that are around you and the beings around you for assistance. Basically, you can connect to them for more techniques on your direction. Blessings.
All right, thank you.
Okay. The next is come from Mary. The first question is, any message for me from my guide?
One moment. Yes, it's saying not to. So always try something new, not to be afraid of something new. And also what is around you. There is a giant around you, it seems, from Agartha. Again, getting the name Sammy. You might see him, possibly, through your third eye. He is assisting you on your direction. It does seem like you're allowing more elementals around you also. But I see the giant clear as day. You can say he's kind of like a spirit guide in oil, but he's from Agartha. He's just assisting, and so we just see a welcoming energy there for you to connect with, to help you on your perspectives of dimensions. Blessings.
Okay. The second one is, any message from anyone else?
Compliments. But yes, your guides say there'll be a male figure coming into your life. May not be a personal connection, but a male figure that will test your abilities, where you want to know more about your intuitiveness, basically to figure this person out. Now, understand, this person could be in your news. It could be someone. Doesn't mean you have to know them personally. They are showing a male that you're trying to understand. Let's put it that way. It's not around you at this time, but mostly you do see it be more at the distance, but they're not going into details. It's a way for you to learn about your abilities. Just see curiosity of what I believe it will be in your news cycles, but we're not getting a direct connection there. So no worries there, though. Blessings.
Okay. Miguel? Are you there, Miguel?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Greetings.
Okay. Greetings. My first question is about a dream I had last night where I was guarding a fort or some type of castle.
Mm-hmm.
and there was a group trying to invade it. Can you tell me more about this dream?
Moment. Well, it does seem like it is in the higher realms. It has to do a lot with your Earth and its transition. I believe there's a lot of knowledge there, and there's lower dimensional beings trying to invade it. I believe it has to do with the ascension process. So it is not necessarily. It's a dimension that is connected to this dimension, and it just, these lower energies once this, say, castle brings out its vibrations out into the environment, into your Earth, there's no stopping it. So these beings are trying to shut it down before it happens. It's basically an influx of information, basically. I just see an Andromedan energy around it, but I believe it's more of the angelics. Angelic castle is what I'm seeing. It's a dimension of the angelic world is what I'm seeing. And these invaders are lower energies, as you can see. Possibly you can go further into that dream. Blessings.
Thank you for that. My second question is, are there any messages for me at the time?
Yes, you are unlocking your true journey here, as you can see. And before, it does not seem like you were ready to see it fully, had things to do in your third dimension. It's like, I will see it eventually, basically, what we're getting, but now it seems like you are opening up more. It is what's going on behind the scenes of your third dimension. It is, your third dimension is, you might see levels of it shifting as you go into more enlightenment. Different types of enlightenment, little by little, as humanity goes into more of a higher form of consciousness. Right now, humanity is saying it's a bunch of BS. We feel a lot of that going on. That's always what we receive. But we also see some in that type of BS saying, like, huh, that makes a lot of sense. So you'll see waves from this dimension open up more. And you'll just become more involved. We do see more of these dreams continuing on. Some of them might be a little bit intense. Not always in a bad way, though. Blessings.
Okay. Colin?
Greetings.
Yes.
On Tuesday, I was meditating, and I was running a lot of energy through me, and I ended up in this space where I was laying on a bed of, I believe, amethyst, surrounded by stars. And I'm wondering if you can tell me what was happening during the meditation and what this place was.
Well, yes, it's a place of healing, it's a place of transition. It was there to clear your thoughts so you can think more clearly. It all had to do with just bringing subtleness to you, a settled energy so you can receive the information clearly. You're still clearing out lower dimensional thoughts from others. And this is just you can say this is where you come to clear your lines, as you know, clear out the mind, the mental lines, the mental thought patterns. And it's just, and many of you do this, but for you it was like, I need to have a fresh perspective is where we're seeing where you're going. So just so you can go on your timeline peacefully and also bring charge to you. This is an angelic dimension from what we're seeing.
And is it somewhere I should return regularly? Is
yes.
that an option?
It has a lot of Arcturian energies there. A lot of angelic and Arcturian energies.
Cool. Yeah, there's a long line.
Yes.
Thank you. And then I'm wondering if there are any other messages for me.
Yes, we are seeing a lion around you, a protector. That means change. But change in a good way. I believe this lion is yellow. You might see him. You can call him Leo the lion if you want. Call him whatever you like. He's just there as he's watching over you as things change. And things are going to take their time. You might receive information from him as possible. It is you might see wings coming from this line also. It's just a guide, basically. A new spirit guide, basically, is what he's calling himself. You can call him Leo if you want. Leo the Lion. Whatever you feel comfortable with. So you might see him in your meditations because he has a strong presence. He's just there to give you blessings and a harmonious energy on your way. Because when you see lions in the jungle, it's not always easy being a lion because you are a target. And when you go into, as a light worker, you are a target also. Someone's like, they don't feel like you belong here, as some might feel. So they're just giving you a different perspective.
I see. Great. Thank you very much.
Blessings.
Blessings.
Okay. Next question is come from Amy. The first one is, I have been feeling a lot of anxiety within the last 24 hours. Can you please tell me what's around me?
Well, it has to do with the Earth's transition. I believe she's connecting to the future. And she's seeing agony of those. It could possibly from your Peru, not from there, from your Puerto Rico, possibly. Or Peru also in some regard, but I do see she's seeing the future. And she's not sure where that anxiety is coming from. She can close it or open it up and see further into it if she wishes to. But she's seeing emotions of others. I don't believe there's anything attached to her. But she is, at times, I think she's been through this before, and she never know it. She kind of just closes it off and moves on, thinking it's her own demons, which it is not. She's just connected to the future, basically, is what we see. It can bring light to it. Now that she knows more about it, she probably should be able to close it if she wishes to.
Okay. Second question is, I have been all over the place as far as to be next direction I am going after my current job. Can you offer me some advice?
Just basically advice into her current job? Is that what?
No, it sounds like that because missed some letter. I can repeat if you wish.
No, one moment. Just follow your heart. You'll be tested, but yes, your current job, I believe you'll find solitude there. I believe even if you feel uncomfortable there, you will find a healing there. You will find a place there because it does bring income, but also see you opening up new venues within yourself to change. One moment. So just follow your heart is all we can say at this time. Unless we get a different version of that question. So, blessings.
Okay. Steven.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
Much love. How are you?
We are doing well, thank you.
Sweet, thank you. I was wondering if you could help me with a dream I had recently. I was going to a department store where they sold lots of things, and I remember going into the counter to check out, and there was this small kid and his guardian, his dad, or whoever was standing in front of me, and the guy was talking to this kid, and he mentioned the name Steven. And I was like, oh, you got the same name as I do. I mean, it must be a popular name. And they said, yeah. And then also I remember that some people behind me with another kid, I think, came up behind me. I started talking with them a little bit. And I keep getting a strong feeling that I'll soon be able to transform my vehicle into a spaceship to where I'll be able to travel the stars and travel wherever I would like to using my vehicle here. I was wondering if you could just share some information on this. Thank you.
Well, yes, you're connecting to, the future. One moment. But a higher dimensional future. We are bringing that knowledge into this environment. As for a bit, you're bringing technology and information into this environment. It's just in the higher realms, in your other perspective, the reason you saw another Steven is another version of you that is bringing this about. So I believe you're just connecting to the other version of you that's bringing out this type of technology, basically. Not necessarily to exactly what you're looking at, but in some ways it takes time for your dimension to connect with, but I believe you're bringing this environment eventually. So that is what we're seeing with the definition of that was.
Oh, yes, thank you. Well, I was wondering, was that kid the hybrid I created on Human Colonies? I named him Steven as well. Was that part? Is that part connected with him?
One moment. Well, we do see a lot of energies there. One moment. We don't see it as a hybrid, but it is close to that hybrid. I mean, that hybrid is right next to him, basically. Like Steven, and then there's Steven. Basically, it's your other self that's watching over this one from what we were seeing.
Sweet, sweet. And just any general message from my Andromedan family or the council or in general. Thank you.
Yes, you have had great wars with this world. As to the lower energies in your past, within the Andromedan energies. As for letting this world be as it is to be, without controlling it. Just let it grow, just like letting a flower grow. Many beings want to control that flower, as you are seeing. But also, you always brought that energy into your incarnations. One of the reasons why you have incarnations on this world is to have more of an effect. Yes, as an alien being, you brought much positivity, but to have an incarnation here spreads your energy out even stronger. So that's the reason why you have incarnation, that many do. It's like they want to protect this earth. So yes, the human third dimension does not see it that way, but you incarnate here to keep this earth as it, to progress in a positive way. And that is why you're here, to keep it, to keep the harmonies going. When you incarnate, your vibration sends out to everything. So that is why many of you are here. Just a message from you, for a message for others. Is to keep this version of Earth to go into what it deserves also. To remove the negativities, to go into more of a positive perspective. Blessings.
Thank you. I feel that. Much love.
Okay, PT, you ready?
Hello.
Greetings.
Hello. I say hi from the Andromedan rings. I have a question. It's actually two questions. My first question is, I've been trying to astral project, but I keep getting this weird feeling that something within me is out of the ordinary. Could you scan for my energy and see if that everything is okay?
Yes, we do not see any blockages or anything of that sort. There was an energy that came through to you, yes, but I don't believe it's there any longer.
Okay. And my next question is, any updates or messages for my Andromedan, for my wife and kids on?
Well, as you can feel that they are around you, they're actually around your moon at this time. You connect to them on the moon. You do connect to them in another version of Earth also. It's more peaceful, more alien-like. And you're bringing that environment here also. As their message to you is just continue on as you are. Listen to your heart, and you will accomplish what you're here to accomplish. Just send your love to others. And you cannot go wrong with that. Blessings.
Okay. Michelle.
Greetings. Thank you for being here.
Yes. Blessings.
I had an experience last night during a healing session, and it felt like it felt like it was really obvious. Like maybe this is what people whose third eye is really wide open feel, but so I felt this darkness, and I realized it was a dark, like black feathered angel wing. It was a very huge, it was kind of like holding me. And then he left me, but I wasn't afraid of it at all. I could, in my heart, I felt love for this, what I would guess you would coin a dark angel. So I don't know if that was just my imagination or if that was actual real. And if it was real, who was it and what were they doing?
Well, from our perspective, as you came in, we felt that you removed a dark blockage. And in doing so, I believe this angel is what you're removed. This winged being, this was one that was trying to manipulate you. Marcus is the name we get from this one. It's a fallen angel, basically. And he has been around you. I believe he has been around you. Kind of like a lover in some regard, basically. Kind of like she doesn't know any better, so he's just going to do his, put his wing around you, you can say. But I believe you have removed him. You might see him here and there, but not attached to you anymore. So he's been around as a lower focus, basically, but not anymore, from what we are seeing.
Cool. Oh my God, everybody, my third eye worked.
To the real world, yes.
So the yesterday I had I've been going through these long shenanigans with a driver's license. So I called to see if I could go get it because I thought everything was sorted out, and they said, no, you have this other thing from 2015. So I got on my banking website and I looked up when I would have paid them, so I saw 2 charges, very distinctly saw in 2 different months, and I was going to ask them today, could they remove or give me my money back for one of them? And when I went to go look them up again today, it was completely non-existent. So I would like to know if A, I'm a dummy, B, I jumped a timeline, or C, somebody's messing with me.
Well, it does seem like, yes, we might see somebody's messing with you. I believe it was there that you were seeing. I don't believe you jumped a timeline. I believe someone did. You can always call your bank to find out about it. It's up to you. But I believe it was there. So, but it might be erased. Might be erased from their system now. It's hard to see at this time.
No, it was literally, I pulled up the same documents today, and what I saw on the documents yesterday was not on the documents today.
Yes, I was. There is a kind of a clever being that is screwing around, basically, is what we're seeing.
Is this just for his amusement, or is this just for, okay.
It's not for attack or anything like that. I believe it will stay the way it is at the moment. I don't see it being changed again, but.
Does this fella have a name? An identity?
Well, I do feel an elemental force here, which is Armon is the name I'm getting.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you. Much love.
Blessings.
Blessings.
Terrence.
Hi, greetings.
Greetings.
So I have like 2 quartz towers in my on my windowsill, and frequently I wake up and I like see that I'm reaching for them as if I'm about to like grab one of them, but I don't actually like grab it. Can you like connect to them and tell me why I keep waking up as if I'm reaching for one of them?
Well, there's knowledge there that you don't. It does seem like part of you feels that you're not worthy to connect to it, but you are. But it does seem like there's a being that is pulling it away from you. So it is higher knowledge that you're reaching for, basically. I don't believe your 3rd dimension is ready for it, but I believe you are ready, but 3rd dimension is not ready. So once you connect to it, we do see a download coming in of information. That is what we were seeing. So it's the being that's pulling it away, but they're not saying. I'm not getting it, and we're not getting information who this is. But I believe you can connect to it. I do see a reptilian involved, not necessarily trying to be malicious. It's just they just see where your collective is at this time. That is the message this time.
Thank you. And do I have any messages to help me connect to the 2 feet tall beings on Andromeda that are from the same collective as Playmate?
Well, they say to visualize water and to go into this water. Most likely they are there. They are underwater at this time. So you can visualize in your meditation, and most likely they like to stay hidden, let's put it that way. You can also find them in trees, but I believe water will be easier to connect to. You might connect to a whole different version of them in the trees, but definitely you can visualize oceans or lakes. Does not matter, as long as it's a water source, you'll see them. Hopefully that's helpful.
Thank you.
Blessings.
Okay. Next is Bobby. The first question is, I feel divinely directed, but message come to me in clues, and confirmation is rarely direct. In my case, how can I see more through the veil?
What is he trying to see exactly? Or if we can...
I think it's the message in some ways. What is the meaning of message? Yeah, the message is rarely direct. It's more a clue for him.
Oh, well, one moment. One moment. Well, it seems like a part of you is not fully connecting to it, because it's like the knowledge is already within you, and just you're not seeing it fully yet. It's like, realize if you're downloading information, there's another place to look within, and most likely you will see your answer. That just seems a way at you how you're operating at this time. And that sounds kind of strange. You might see an image. Basically, you might get some vague information, but if you see an image, I should be able to connect you more. Because it does, yes, you have a strange way of connecting from what it seems. You're not getting the full information for some reason. It's the way how you're connecting. But I believe if you ask for an image or ask for or look within, you should be able to get some kind of answer. Hopefully that's helpful. Blessings.
Okay. Second question is, are there any nice message for me?
Yes, from your guides, they say that you have a strange way of connecting, which is good. You have your own unique way of connecting, and they say you like to have cryptic messages. You don't have to need the full information. You will connect to it when you need to. So you're going to get these cryptic messages just for your own. You'll open it up. You'll open up the package when the time is right. So you might receive a major download, but it's all cryptic, and what needs to be opened. So that cryptic message will most likely, if you truly need it, will stay in your memory. You write it down or draw it, and then later on it will start speaking to you. That is the message this time. Blessings.
Thank you. Sheena?
Greetings. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello. How are you at this time?
We are doing well. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Well, I was wondering, I was given permission of Michelle to ask this. I have tried to help her working with her in Astro. And I have been seeing, there have been a few, but there has been a bigger one. I believe that's the angel, the dark angel you were talking about.
Yes.
His name, yeah. I didn't know his name. It was Marcus.
Yes.
Yes. And after this, yesterday and today, he has, been almost attacking me because I believe he didn't want to let go of her.
Yes.
Yeah, even if it's love from maybe in his own way. Yeah. But can you tell me how I'm doing with her? Will I be successful in, clearing out everything, or have I done it?
Oh, well, yes, you're doing successful. But also to give you more insight, there are draconians around her also that are kind of, they're hidden, but they are trying to play with her energy, basically manipulate her to lower her energies. They don't want her to open up, basically. They don't want her to go to her full potential.
Correct.
So that is what, yes, you'll be successful. It's just there's layers and layers to heal, but just have the confidence to do so. And you'll have the focus. But yes, you are doing correct.
Yeah, that's good to hear. Because I have seen the manipulation that they constantly are giving her. So we will work with that. And my next question is if there is any messages for me from anyone, maybe Azrael or Michael, or someone.
Well, yes, Azrael. And also Metatron is assisting you in this healing. So of course you can connect to 1,000 angels. That is much the prime creator source vibration. What they're saying is that after healing, you can always connect to the prime creator source to heal your energy, to rejuvenate yourself. You can see yourself in an angelic chamber to help you, because sometimes they get connected to you. I believe you feel some of that sometimes.
Yes.
And it's the idea to protect yourself, but that is just telling them how far you're going into the lower realms to bring a healing. So, but yes, it's you're doing excellent work, and you'll get more powerful as time goes by. So.
Okay, that's good.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Much love and blessings.
Yes. Blessings.
Thank you.
Okay, MT Philip.
Greetings.
Are you there? Are you ready, MT Philip? Not, seem not. Okay, I will jump to me.
Yes.
The first one is this morning at the end of my dream, I saw something like a gnome in the entrance of a cellar, in a cellar entrance, with a big fork in his hand and a nightcap on his head. He looked surprised to see me, and I was surprised to see him. Any message from him, or what is the situation?
But just like you connect to Agartha for that. I believe there's a brother energy there at one time, at least, and you're just connecting more to your Agarthian self, is what I'm seeing. So expect more of this. This is a positive for you. It does seem like you're connecting more to the elemental worlds to open yourself up more. Blessings.
Okay. And second thing is, any message from my guide?
Well, yes, to go into that a little bit further, one moment. They said you asked for more clarity, more to open up your reality more. And as if you were there and you were, and they say yes, more of these will happen. Most likely you'll start to see horse beings also. There's quite a few of them here that like to connect to humans. So if you see a horse being, don't be surprised. You might see them humanoid-like. Yes, they showed one of them reading a newspaper, possibly. They're just trying to humanize themselves, and they have good humor there. So it's just basically to open up your visual state of what is going on. They are not worried of where the world is going. It's not coming to an end. It is going to more of an enlightenment, meaning the elemental energies will come more into the surface as your Earth goes into the awakening process. I imagine many of you feel that. So.
Okay, it's probably like the kind of energetic or spirit fox I saw a few weeks ago.
Yes.
Around 3 a.m.
Exactly. Oh, yes. You were just wandering around. Yes.
Okay. Thanks. The next is, I will try again with MT Philip. Are you back? MT? There I go.
Yes.
Yes, no.
She did unmute and then it muted back. Try it again, MT.
Okay, now can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I just recently relocated, and I just wanted to know if my angels or guides or my galactic family, anyone had any messages for me.
Well, yes, it seems like you are grounding your energies more where you are at this time. You do feel more at home at this moment. The idea right now is for relaxation, to take it easy, and you'll open up more of your kundalini, your third eye when it is needed. Right now it is time for rest, is what they're saying. Yes.
Okay, thank you. And then I'm gonna ask another question, but it's gonna be for my friend Doug. He just wants to know if he has any messages from anyone.
One moment. Yeah, so there seems to be a lot of reptilian energies around him. Yes, one that calls himself Hemlock. Not too worried though. He just has a lot of reptilian energies for him to be aware of. And so if he has any aggressive energies that is coming from them, he can heal it through the angelic energies. Apparently this is very strong in his family. So you can bring a healing to this. If he feels like he's not thinking correctly, that is just reptilian energy that's kind of enforcing its low vibrations into his system. So you can connect more to an angelic energy to heal this. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. That's so true. He does say those words. It's like his mind can't think properly.
Yes, you see
Do
it.
that. Thank you.
It takes over his mind. It's not like that, but sometimes these things seem to move through his thought patterns. So.
Wow. Okay, thank you.
Blessings.
Much love.
Okay, the last one. Any message for Ivan?
Well, yes, the reason we are coming in for this channeling, yes, is to bring a blessing to humanity. It's more Andromedan energies will be brought in. And many of you will, well, this is a message from Ivan, for Ivan, and all of you, more of the Andromedan vibrations. You might see us in your third eye more clearly as our involvement is increasing on your planet. So that's, yes, kind of general, but that's all we have at this time. Blessings.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Do I have a blessing?
Sure.
Thank you.
Namaste.
All right, thank you. All right, blessings, everyone, and have a great night. Much love.